Whoa, that got close. Ooh, the lighting's terrible. All right. Hey guys, it's future me. It is December 7th, a Friday morning. So I had originally taped this podcast November 26th, a Monday, like a week and a half after my birthday. So I'm 37 now. Yay! It's been a whole month that I've been 37 almost. Mm. I love my black coffee, sorry. It's like I've been up since 5 a.m. It's like 7:30 now. Don't ask me why I've been up since 5 a.m. I don't purposely get up early. Well, I don't want to get up early, but my whole life I've been getting up early. But anywho, I'm like going off topic because that's not what this is about right now. Keep looking at my dogs if you're wondering. Can you see them? So, where was I going? Oh yeah, so the reason why the upload is going to be so late is because I've had problems with editing. I got a new computer a while back, so I had to get different editing software. Not that I enjoyed the software I had. I tried some Filmora. Maybe I shouldn't be name dropping. Free trial. It was like Filmora across the screen. I'm like, no, I'm not uploading that. I thought it was going to be a little something down here. I was like, that's fine. So I found the free trial of the old software I had. So I just put that on. And I apologize if I don't make sense in the video because when I'm going through and editing it, it's always buffering. So I cannot always hear every single word that I'm saying to know if I missed some words. Because I do that a lot. I'm not good at this public speaking and whatnot. And I know I miss words, and things don't make sense like they do in my head. So I always put it up at the top of the screen like a little thing saying, Well, anyways, it was buffering so hardcore, like every 2 seconds. I don't know. I did the best I could in editing it, but it is what it is, right? I'm going to try and work on that so I'm not editing so much, but hopefully with being on a more regular schedule and getting back into podcasting again, that I won't have such a long and drawn out video. But updates real fast because I might as well. My sun sweater is coming along. I did technically 2 other projects. They're done. I started them and finished them. They weren't anything big. The So Faded sweater I probably won't do, at least not right now, unless I get going to women cast it on. And that shawl again. I took everything out, reorganized everything. I'm not going to stress myself out. Excuse me. And so really, I want to have another cast on. Exactly. I'm just going to cast on as I go. Like, I really wanted to get this one thing casted on, so I did. Obviously, I don't want to give all away for the next podcast, but, I got that on. And then, I got the sweater. So I got that, and then I finished 2 things that you didn't see yet. Obviously, I'll put it on the next podcast. And this thing I had really wanted to get casted on, and I'll explain it. It'll make sense in the next podcast. And then once this sweater, because it's a beast, it's single crochet, the tight gauge. I don't know how I can crochet so tightly, but I do, and it's a beast. And I want to get through it. And so this other project that I casted on is knitting. I don't want to give too much away. It's knitting. It's easy knitting. So I can take it with me different places. There we go. That's how I don't give it away. It's easy knitting. I really wanted to get it cast on, but the other thing was it was that type of knitting because my son's sweater is just getting a little too big. I'm like, I feel like I'm carrying around a giant tote bag, you know. It's not fumbly because it is just single crochet, but it's getting big, and you know, take it to some places just like a whole whole process. So, but you know, so this little cast on is great. And it's just enough to keep me interested and to keep me whatever, but it's easy. And then I haven't ordered the yarn yet, by the way, for the colorwork sweater at all. I'm not very. I love yarn. See, there we go with my word. I'm like, I love yarn. Y'all know this, but we moved, and I have other things that I'm trying to get done. So, yeah. So I wanna. It's like it's not my first priority, so I haven't ordered the yarn yet. Hopefully soon. I've been like kind of going through my stash and seeing what I have and the things I can make, some of the ideas, and I was really enjoying cotton. I have a lot of cotton, and I did buy a bunch of cotton. I think there's enough for a sweater. And I was like, ooh, there's some. I don't have any, like I said, I don't have any money for mohair, but I have something similar that would give that, like, you know, textured look. And I could do this, do that. So I just been kind of going through my stash and seeing what I could do. So I'm gonna let that progress itself as it goes. But yeah. Oh, and then that other sweater, the crochet one, it just popped into me as I'm talking about the mohair. I could do it with mohair, but there really isn't a acrylic mohair. And if there is, it's like really thick. It's, you know, this is a light fingering, the loops and thread, but I can just hold it double and get the same. I can hold it double, and then I'll get the gauge that I like, but yeah, a fitting sweater, and I can do it by the pattern, because the gauge I want versus making that work is just not gonna happen. That I can go through my yarn and I can marl them. Because I don't think I would have enough of the one. I wanted to use the two colors anyway, so I think I could just marl it. Kind of like Stephen West did with that one sweater, just marl it all the way through. So, no big deal. And that would like really eat up stash, because, you know, crochet and then a marled sweater. You know me, my tight gauge, so yeah. And was that it? I think, yeah, because I'm just getting ready to upload that. I have a cup. Oh, I will tell you. Excuse me. No, I won't. I'll keep it a surprise. um, there will be another cast on that might be done. Oh god, anything not to do my son's sweater. That's a beast. You know, I've been like cracking away at it, and I was like, I gotta do something else. So, you know, a couple small, simple projects work. So, yeah, I went through all my needles and hooks, and yeah, got those all organized. Organized my stash a little bit, my patterns a little bit, and stuff. So. That's good. Getting ready to make some Christmas gifts, so that will be on the next podcast as well. I have to run like 8,000 errands today amongst getting groceries and Christmas, the rest of the items to make the Christmas gifts. All right, well, this thing is running like 10 minutes long almost, so I gotta add this to the video, but then I don't have to add any other edits. I can just upload and go. So, thank you. I hope you enjoy the podcast from 2 weeks ago almost. I will be filming next week and uploading that soon. So, again, thank you. I love you guys. Hope you had a great Thanksgiving, and I hope all you have a wonderful Vlogmas. Y'all do a great job with that. Not me, because it would just be me having like 5 migraines. If you remember back when I did Vlogtober, it's just like me laying down with the migraine. I was like, I just got a stomach of Pop-Tart. So, yeah. Black coffee, baby. Mm-mm-mm. Alright, you guys. You guys are beautiful, amazing makers. And like I said, there's some surprises on the way, so can't wait to show you. I'm going to go relax, get this uploaded, and go run my 8,000 errands. You guys have a great day. Love you. Hi, everybody. This is Living Dread Girl with Locks, Knots, and Stitches, a Fiber Arts podcast. And this is episode number 18. It's been a while since I last podcasted. Well, let's see. I actually had planned on moving to San Antonio, Texas from New York, where I'm in San Antonio now. So upon that decision, I ended up working tons of overtime, 6 to 7 days a week, amongst getting stuff together and whatnot. So podcasting got put on the back burner. So yeah, I got a lot to show. I'm eating too, right? How horrible. I'm hungry. Excuse me. So part of that, I cleaned out a bunch of whips. So now I currently only have one whip. We'll get into that. So I'm going to show you everything I worked on. You know, I'm not a prolific knitter or crocheter because, well, I've been working so much. So get into that. All the animals are with us. Child too. I'm working the same job, just different location. So, yeah, it's been fantastic so far. I haven't done a lot because I've been lazy working on whips. Finally have like that time to knit and crochet that I kind of took advantage of it and haven't done much, but eventually I'll do more things. I'll get out more, socialize more. So yeah. Yeah, it's been a while. I should probably look at my notes because that's what they're there for. So yeah. Of course, I've not been on Ravelry, so oops, sorry. I like check patterns and did I peace out? But of course, you can find me, but I am on Ravelry, Sparkling Water 000, Instagram, locks_knots_stitches, and you can email me at locksknotstitches@gmail.com. All right, you hear my little dog. Oh yeah, my notes. That's what I was looking at. Okay. So that's pretty much the administrative. I moved and yeah, I haven't done much of anything. I don't think I even joined any KALs. No knit-alongs, crochet-alongs, nothing. Not a thing. That's okay. So let's first start with what I'm drinking. Got a lot of junk right here, so excuse me if I'm fumbling around. Oh, I moved the camera a little bit. It's my new mug, 88 cents at Walmart. Does the job. I'm drinking one of my favorite, the Tazo chai tea. Yeah, it's really good. I like the other one that I was buying, so I have to do some research, see if I can get it down here. Loose leaf tea, but excuse me, I was at Walmart and only loose leaf tea that has English breakfast tea, but I'm pretty sure you can get English breakfast tea anywhere, right? Oh, sorry, blue. Alright, sorry. I'm eating. I shouldn't be eating, but I am. So it's November 26th, Monday. in the morning. I think around 8-ish. And a couple weeks, no, week ago, a little over, week and a few days ago, was my birthday. So I'm 37 years old. I only got one thing of birthday yarn, which I'll show later. I still have to make an order. I got a gift certificate to Knit Picks, so I'll eventually order that. I have not done anything for charity, unfortunately. I was thinking about maybe doing some hats. It would probably just be knitting because I would use that as like movie theater knitting or anything like that, because I can just take it anywhere, throw it in my purse, whip it out, and just knitting around. So that's a thought. And I have a bunch of extra yarn from a project, so that would be what I would use. But first, before I get into FOs, let me get into fails. I will put a picture right here of the flax sweater I was working on. I actually got all the way down into the body. Then I started with the sleeves, and the project was so annoying. I hated it. So I was like, I'm done. Why keep doing a project I hate? You know? It's not worth it. So I threw it away. So again, either a few seconds ago or now, pop that picture in for you. And then the other fail that I had, I don't want to say it was a true fail. Excuse me, but I had a goal of doing 24 socks this year, crochet. So when we decided to, oops, just dropped my pencil. When we decided to move, we started packing. Well, I lost I put my a little sock sack, and I put it in my bag to go to work. So I take it to work with me, usually do it before, during, my lunch breaks, whatever. Put it in my bag. I get to work, it's not there. I'm thinking it fell out at home. It clearly fell out the bags. I grabbed it. I get home, I can't find it. I'm like, all right, just relax. You'll look tomorrow. Tomorrow comes. The day after tomorrow comes. So on and so forth. I cannot find this goddamn thing. Has the yarns I'm going to use. Socks already started. So I was like, I'm done right now. I'm done. I'm really not in the position to go out and be buying yarn to replace it right now. I want to make sure I have the money to move and everything is all set. So I was like, just forget it. Just forget it. So that went by the wayside. I was really upset. There was like 2 sock sacks. The day we're leaving, I find it. It was packed. I mean, like packed away. I find it because we went back through a few things to make sure, that last minute, we keeping or we donating? Keeping, donating, keep. Sure enough, it was there. So, so that was a few months of no socks getting done. So, whatever. I'm still gonna do the 24 socks. Just not gonna be by the end of the year, but it'll get done. What else? And I still can't find the 1 socks I had for my son, but don't worry, I took care of that. I still would like to find that. That did have needles and stuff in it, but moving on. So let's start with FOs. So since I was talking about socks, I'll show you the socks I did finish. And let me just move stuff. Not sure. I think you've seen these. If not, these are just the Bryce Run sock blockers. I got them because people, when they block out their socks, they like this because it's more airy and it dries better. Now I don't block my socks right now. Okay, I will show you the latest pair. I think you've seen these. These came out really, really well. I wish I took notes on these and I didn't, so that's crap. Let me hide the ends, because God, I oftentimes don't leave in the ends. These are my animals whining and moving around. Okay, let me back up. So these are my socks, my crochet socks. So we'll start with this one. It doesn't fit. So as you know, I do the rounded toe. Whoa! Well, I just go on to the other side. I love that toe. And then these, I did a short row heel. And I love them. This, I know this is grape soda and, yeah, I don't know. Grape soda and Lion Brand sock yarn. This is patterns, like something like stripes. And then this is left over. I was just using up pieces. My dog over here is getting into stuff. Stop. What are you doing? All right. And this is, so I love doing scrappy socks, by the way. This was, what was this? I don't remember. Shersty Cat. I think it was obligatory. I don't remember. I'll be quiet. But it was a Shersty Cat hand-dyed BFL. I love the BFL. So soft. And that's why I compare the Lion Brand. It's more like a BFL. It's not truly, but I mean, it's clearly a mix, but it comes out like a BFL. More yardage, I feel. Excuse me. And then this is the other sock. So you see, everything's the same except for up here. Obviously, I ran out of this, so I used the rest of this. And then I ran out, and so I used the rest of that, this, and there. So yeah, these are done. Oh, I'll show you the rib. This is the ribbing I had problems with a while back. I finally got the hang of. So it's really stretchy. So let me take these off. Oh. As you can see, it goes back in. But look how stretchy that is. So it's really awesome. Those are my socks. They fit perfectly. Again, I didn't take notes. But I will tell you that so as you can see, they don't look too crazy, right? I think these ones I did 50, and then at some point in here I increased to about 56, and then I add my short roll heel in, and then I just do my leg. I think I might have decreased on these ones. I can't remember. I didn't write notes, but it fits without looking crazy. So I'll show you the next ones. Can't find the yarn for these, but it's the next ones is I have to look for it. It's by Loops and Thread. It's synthetic yarn. It is so soft and durable. So and these are knit. I'll back up. And these are for my son. So these, as you can see, this part's different. It doesn't look different when it's on, but they're different. I did these, is it called almost afterthought everything, except for I obviously this is where I cast it on, and then I knit all the way down to this, and then the cast off. So I think I just did a loose basic cast off, and then I just did a basic toe. I know people like the SSK. I actually like to knit two together, and this is what I like about it. I like that. I don't know why. And then I Kitchenered the toe, and at that point, the Kitchener, it was changing colors. And same thing for the heel. The heel looks. I did the afterthought heel. So I picked up extra stitches and I immediately decreased, which I shouldn't have done. And then I did 6 rounds, and then I started my decreases or something like that. But what I should have done was pick up the extra stitches, because I liked that, and just knit around, and then do my decrease, and then do my regular decreases. But yeah, I like to knit two together because you get, I like that. Just as a basic sock. So these are from my son. These are his socks. Finally made him socks. Finally, these I did start. I randomly started these as I saw the yarn and I was like, I'm gonna try it. I like it a lot. Alright, these next socks, I can put them on blockers, but real quick, see that stretchy? Look at that. Okay, so these ones were the ones in the bag I found. And I left them as shorties because I really just messed up the length. They were so big. I was already frustrated for losing it and all that, so they're shorties. They're extremely too big for me. So these will be a Christmas present for my son. And the reason why the heel, again, these are short row heels. Reason why this is scrap, so this is the end of this. I had to figure that one out. So I wanted them to be even, so yeah. But yeah, they're basic shorties. And I like, when I didn't say this, when I do my crochet socks, I use extended single crochet because it offers more stretch, and more stretch that way. It just offers a bit more stretch. So, but oh my god, that rib, oh, I love it. So stretchy. But yes, these are my crochet socks. So I like knit and crochet socks. I told you a while back I was going to get socks done knit or crochet in every way possible. And I have been, so there we go. Alright. Okay. Let's put these away so I can get those wrapped up. I finished my shrug. So that's the front. I'm actually going to put a picture in of me wearing it. It's actually quite nice. It's not as warm as I thought it would be, but it is a shrug. It's not like a tight gauge sweater, so I did do a looser gauge. I don't know if I showed this, but on this specific yarn, I'll tell you what it is in a minute. I did do gauge swatches a while back because I had wanted to do a sweater or something. So I just started gauge swatching and seeing how tight I was with the yarn and the hook. And I ended up going up to 6mm hook because I thought the gauge would have been too tight for certain projects. Not all. So I just wanted a little bit more more flowier. So this is Patton's Classic Wool Worsted in Jade Heather. And I use 8,000 balls of this. I have no idea. But if you remember back, I can't see what you're seeing. So I just did a basic cable pattern. And it's a shrug, so you know how you... So then I just put the sleeves on, and I just did a rib sleeve. Then I just did a rib collar at the end, or bottom. And then I just did a rib collar all the way around. A lot of rib. A lot of cables, a lot of rib. I was proficient, and there you go. What am I grabbing at? There you go. So I was proficient and very competent in crochet ribbing now. So essentially you can do slip stitch, single crochet, half double crochet, and double crochet. This one is half double crochet, and the crochet socks were single crochet. Slip stitch is a stretchy, so those starts with the smaller. So that was a lot of work, but I was so proud that I finished that. Alright, what's next? Okay, so let me show you my crochet shawl. Is this the one I'm supposed to show? Oh, there's more than one. So this, excuse me, wow. I can't get it's been folded up in my closet. So, it's quite large. I might have to pop a picture in of it. It's huge. So I have this. So it's an asymmetrical shawl. And I have it on the little, I'll hold this up close. I don't know what you want to call it, the little border. On two sides. So short and the longest side, right? And then this side, I did that ribbing just for the look. Oh, and I love it. So I'm not sure how to wear something asymmetrical, but it's so big. It is utterly huge. I can just wrap myself up in it. I don't know how to wear it, but it is cozy. And this is the loops and thread wool-like yarn and that light fingering base. And this is, so it's sage and tan held together. And then this is the rose. And I used 800 balls of each again. This is a beast. It's just huge. Could wear it like this. Yes, I could wear it like this, like I'm in the post-apocalyptic wasteland, but rocking it. This was not a languishing whip, by the way. I just decided to start this beast in the midst of the chaos. Ridiculous. Why would I do that? But I got it done, right? Cast on ice, right? All right, the second one, I think if you guys remember back, I had tried that one Drops Lima. It was Drops Lima. No, why do I keep saying Lima? Garner Studios. There we go. And it was one of their patterns that was translated. And I was having problems when it switched to the double crochet part. Well, I kept wanting to do it. So finally, I gave up. And then I got this yarn. This was a stress reliever. It was something Finks. Is this Mandala? I don't remember. Was this a worsted weight yarn? This is probably Mandala, and I did it on a funny crochet hook. It was alright for this pattern. I don't particularly like it. It was, I like inline cut, that real sharp, crisp cut. And this was I was trying out the handle. I mean, it worked alright. I mean, I'll get the job done, just saying. But it was a tape, I think it's tapered edge. I didn't really like it, but anyways. And then this, so this is Mandala and Sphinx. I hope. I'm sorry if it's not. And this was, it was natural. It was like a random skein. It was like bamboo and, no, bamboo acrylic. By Karen in a natural, like in some holistic natural yarn. So it was like a small skein. It's probably like a sport weight, and this is more of a DK weight. So I did a double crochet rib. And you see how it attaches on. It just, the way it attaches on, it just goes with the general pattern. But I had to steam block the hell out of this and then wash and dry it. I should probably put it in a hotter dryer because I did that and with one project and it worked out amazing. But look how beautiful that is. So some people call this the shell stitch. It's a translated pattern. But once you get it, it's great. I think, is his name Fiber Spider? I'll put it up here. He's a good one to look for stuff like this. So, but to help you, he translates the patterns pretty well and puts out great slow tutorials. But yeah, it's huge. So this is a gift. I'm not going to say for who, just in case they decide to watch this podcast, because they are on my feeds. So this is a gift. Not sure, again, how people would want to wear it, but it's pretty big. So it looks really nice. I like it. I was surprised. Yarn's a little funny, but once you get it blocked, it's amazing. So, I recommend steam blocking and washing and drying acrylic yarn. It really, it softens up. It just feels so good. So here you go. So I think I told you I started this because it was a stress. Whatever. I was just stressed. I went to the store. I bought the yarn and then started this. Just another shawl. I was down. So this is a Geyer shawl by Isabel Kramer. Sorry, I just finished Locking it's still a little damp, so I already woven the ends. I just gotta snip them. But so this is, I don't know what this is. It's all by Misha's Obsession. She's a great yarn dyer. Bought this in a pattern a year ago, and I just now did it. I just recently casted this on. So I would have had 2 whips when I was supposed to originally film this, but it worked up so quickly. So it's an asymmetrical shawl. It's pretty nice. So this is her yarns. I will put the yarn up here. Yarn name up here. But they're really beautiful. It worked up nice. I couldn't block it that well, but it came out. It was really small. That's such a tight, ridiculous gauge. It's supposed to be a worsted weight shawl. But look how beautiful it came out. So I was a little upset that it was so small, but it came out beautiful. But I kind of knew with like my gauge, and I didn't know. I'm gonna hang this back up, let it dry out. I didn't know how much yarn I was gonna use. I was a little nervous about using a gauge swatch, so I didn't use up as much yarn as I thought. Sorry. So, and again, it's the Gryer shawl by Isabella Kramer. I have this much yarn left. It's a lot. The other sweater I did, it's DK weight, like these. So, I don't know, but it came out beautiful. I don't know what to do with this. I have some other ones I can maybe make something with. Probably make like leg warmers. But anyways, it was in my Michaels bag. I don't have money for bags. Alright, so the shawl and the shawl. Alright, alright. I don't know if you remember this. Uh-oh. I'm dropping my mitts. My mitts I knit a long time ago. I love them. I love them a lot. I love. Wear them all the time. Look how bad they're pilling. That's all I do is wear them. They're so wonderful. Yeah, I was wearing them today. A little cold in Texas. It's not 110 degrees all year round, people. I was wearing this today too. This is just my hat. This is a basic hat pattern I did. My dread hat. If you remember back. Oh yeah. I gotta tell you the yarn. It's Plymouth yarn. It's a green tweed. That's all I know. It got put in the wash, so. And dryer. Surprised not a felted hot mess. It might be. It's probably slightly felted. But like when I mean it is slightly felted. Very, very slight. Like I thought it was just going to be a big. It did not. It may have shrunk a little bit, but then it stretched right back out, so it really didn't. And I did this on a 6mm needle that ignites. And 6mm ignite, was it 16-inch circular? I did 80 stitches. I forget, single rib? What's it called? I don't know. Knit one, purl one. And then I just did this. So it is big. put it on for you. So it's a dread hat. So that's what it looks like. My dread hat fits much better than a regular hat, right? So, yeah. I love it. I wear it all the time. I like this little detail. I'm not sure why, but I do. So I did 80 stitches, increased to 120 two separate times. I forget what the first increase brought me to. Then I did a second increase. And then I just did this, and then I did some decreases, and then strung it together. I didn't have 6mm DPN, so I did 5mm DPN to close it off. Oh my god, it's so bad. So that's that hat. This hat, I'm gonna show you. I have to give it. It was a pic. I'll put a picture there. It was a gift because I can't speak. So I made this hat for a friend. I'll show you right there. It was out that Karen Pantone. I just did it on 5mm cheap needles. Worked up really fast and it was pretty cool. Another thing I shouldn't have added on, but whatever. Then, same yarn as that one shawl. I knit a guinea pig sweater for a friend. Again, I'll show you right here. Another thing to add to the junk load I had to figure out. It was I'll link the pattern because I did a pattern. And I'll put it up there because I can't remember right now. I totally forgot that I even used the pattern. I'll put that up there. And that was the same yarn, the loops and threads, sage, and tan all together. What now? Alright, so the last thing. And the biggest. Was this. My blanket. It's actually kind of on the wrong side. That's the way I folded it. So, whatever. Let's see if I can unfold it a little bit. Just so you can see. There you go. You can see that detail there. Alright, so this is, the gray is Stitch Studio by Nicole Pound of Stitches. And that's in the gentle gray colorway. It's 100% acrylic. So it was approximately 1,013 yards, 927 meters, 16 ounces, 453 grams. So it's just a worsted weight yarn and the gentle gray. So I used all of that. And then just for the outer edge, I used Pound of Love, which I have a bunch of, which I'll probably use for the hats. Again, it's acrylic, 120 yards. No, I'm sorry, 1,020 yards, 932 meters, 454 grams, 16 ounces. And this is in the colorway Denim. So there you go. And then okay, I'm just looking for the denim was just this edging right here. So this stuff, I just did random blocks. So I don't know if you remember back when I was showing blocks, but they're just random. And I just it's a corner to corner, 12 by 12. But it's sweet rose, and it's like blue, I don't know, blueberry, something like that colorway. But you can see it just, so it's a huge blanket. I washed it and I put it in an industrial dryer. It felt so soft and got so big. It feels so good. I want to make another blanket. I'll probably use, I'm not ready right now, right this moment, but I'll probably use maybe single crochets or half double crochets I'll do. Yeah. Oh, I did notice that my gauge got tighter because I started that blanket, that 5mm hook. I went back to finish it a year later. I had to move up to a 6mm hook because my squares were like an inch shorter all the way around. So it was 4 square inches shorter or something like that. I don't know. That's ridiculous. Like, I use that 5mm hook for everything. I was like, oh, okay. All right. So how does this podcast work? What do I do next? So that was the FO show. Last time you'll see that. Hopefully. Hopefully I don't disappear for so long. So like I said, I only have one whip. That's the sweater I'm doing for my son. Let me just put my marker in before I lose all my stitches. Because I was in the middle of making it. Okay. So. No, I had it right the first time, didn't I? Okay. There's just all sorts of stuff on it. I think my dog's been laying on it. But here we go. I got so far as to separate for the sleeves. And then I put it down and finished all my other projects, right? I just cast it on. Again, this is that rib. I have no idea. I think that's single crochet rib. I don't really like this yarn, but he did, so I'm not particularly enjoying working. But I think I'm just going to concentrate on this and really get it done. But it's rolling a bit. But I did a little short row shaping in the back, which will block out. I have to put it through the industrial dryer, washer and dryer. But we have one. So I started the sleeve. So that's where I'm at right now because I was just kind of getting annoyed with it. I know you don't have. So I have, it's not any pattern, so I've been writing down everything I do so I can, well, not everything. Because I'm only writing down what I'm doing for the arm so I can duplicate it on this side. So I'm not doing everything. I'll show you the funny thing I did in a minute. But, so first, when I did this, I did my rib, and then I just, move over. I started increasing, and I'll show you that I had a, oh, here's one. And I left them here in case I need to rip back. So I put, there's 4. Oh yeah, so like 2, excuse me. I'm not sure how I divided it out, but I just divided it out evenly, right? So there's 4. Sorry, it's lint everywhere. So the first, the first couple of rows, I'm gonna say, maybe the first 8 rows, I only increase 1 stitch before and after the marker. So I increase, single crochet, increase, right? And I realized, I was like, no, I'm gonna need to increase more. So then So I'm saying it's about 8. It had been like 8 rows in. So then after that, I increase 2. So increase, increase, single crochet, increase, increase, and then I got the look I wanted. So I liked. Sorry, I didn't drink enough coffee this morning. Excuse me for that. I liked. I shouldn't say. I liked the mistake I made. That's what I want to say. I liked the mistake because it worked out perfectly. Again, I didn't write this down, so whatever. So, yeah. Anyways, I am writing down the sleeve, and the sleeve decrease. I did the sleeve decreases, so now I'm going until a certain point, and then I'll decrease again. So here's where I made a funny mistake. This, I designated, like, this is the right side, right? It's not inside out. And this is the front, because I did short row shaping right there, as you can see, on the back, which desperately needs to be blocked out. So I picked up for the sleeve, and I was getting all inventive. And I picked up this. Again, sorry, I don't know if you can see it, but oh yeah, you can. So you can see right there, there's a little bit of right here. You see just a little something right there. Don't you know I'm crocheting this inside out? I didn't know that. so really, on the right side, you don't see that. But you still see a break, and it will, and it's a break. And it's different because it's knit on the other side. So it looks different, but you see the break and you see the change. So I thought that was funny. But yeah, so as you can see, those are I really like the way I decreased this one. And I really like the way I did the increases. And unlike that sweater I made before, I actually remembered to put the extra stitches there, like you normally do when you do a raglan. Do you separate for the sleeves? You add so many stitches. I remembered. So this is for my son, but I don't know if I can try this on. I can try. Oh my god. There's yarn everywhere. And it's just Caron Simply Soft and black. If you haven't figured that out. So this is bunched up, but what I want you to see is I really like the way the sleeve fits. It's not too far down. So yeah. That's the sweater for my son. In single crochet. Not too bad. I just don't like the yarn. There's better acrylics out there, but that was the one that he liked. Alright, let's move on. So that's my only whip. Oh. So part of what I did was, the reason why I cleared out so many whips was because I was getting stressed out from all the whips, and I just couldn't have all that weight on my brain, like, oh my god, I have this, I have that. So it feels much better that I got everything done. And now that I only have one whip, I'm only going to do 3 at a time from now on. that includes any socks. So it just from at least for now, it feels better, feels good. Excuse me. So that's my only whip. So let's get into stash enhancements. Let's start with my birthday yarn. My son bought me this. This is a Comfy Cotty blend. Let me take it out the thing. Wow. It's coming a little loose. I don't know what to make with it. If I want to make something. It's really pretty though. I want to see it all worked up. It's Comfy Cot blend. 7 ounces, 200 grams, 392 yards, 358 meters. It's a DK weight. And this is called Ocean Breeze. Alright. So, that's pretty cool. This was the loops and thread yarn I did my son's socks in. I thought I had another one of these, but anyway, so I have this one in Drive All Night colorway. And these are 100-gram balls, so you get 454 yards, 3.5 ounces, 415 meters. This is a number 1 super fine, so it's more like a BFL when you think of how fine it is. I love the high twist on it. So it's really pretty. And that's what it is. I don't know how you get a perfect pair. Do you pull from the ends? No, you don't. This is perfect pair. Oh, it's 70% acrylic, 23% viscose from bamboo, and 7% polyester. So it's super soft, and it's super nice to work with. Oh my god, I want to make a pair out just for work and see how they handle up to all that water. I swear I have more of those, but whatever. Alright, so before I left, I made the final trip to Black Pearl. And the first yarn I bought was Dream Squishy Extra Fine Merino with nylon. And this is, it's the Socket Club. So she gets in the club colorway. It's 85% superwash merino, 15% nylon, 120 yards. And it's just a club colorway. And this is showing true. So, and of course, you know, one of my favorite yarn dyers, Spun Right Round, 80/20. And this is Walk Like a Cat, Talk Like a Fish. And again, this is showing true. I love these colors. As you can see, it's beautiful. There's a little bit of pink in there, but it's gorgeous. Next one is Pixie. So this is a Whimsical Wood yarn company. And this is her Pixie Toe Socks, 436 yards, 75/25 merino, superwash merino nylon. And this is Rich Ass, because life is too short to knit with shitty yarn. So it's Rich Ass. There's a lot of cussing in her, but that's okay. There you go. I think that's beautiful. And then finally, I have my first ever hedgehog fiber in the sock twist, and it's in the Goblin. And this one, I'm gonna hold it up. 100 grams. So I'm guessing 400. I don't know. This really spoke to me. It's really beautiful. So it's these 3, and I had these like this. But anyways, I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do with them. And then I saw this, and I don't know. It said it was stripes. I don't know if it is or not. But I bought this. I thought I'd try stripes. Just a stripe yarn. Not that super interested. More into like the way this works up. Than I am, but I'm gonna try it. Maybe you have to do it to like it. But yeah, I'm gonna try it. Says it's striped. Maybe it isn't. It says Sweet Stripes is the colorway. It's 50 grams, 152 meters, 166 yards, 75.25. Sorry. So I bought 2. And then I bought this yarn, which is just black. Same company. I don't know where the tag is. For Heels, Cuffs, and Toes. So we'll see. Alright, so now stanchion has been. So what's next? Well, I'll tell you what's next. Okay. This is next. Oops. Oh no, it's a free pattern. I checked. Without that, I'm not doing that. So it is it's color work, obviously. And it's a knot in the round. What is it? Seamed. And this is one of the colors I decided to use as the dark color. And this is the Patton's Wool Worsted, and this is black tweed. And then I'm using my birthday knit picks to order the body color. So yeah, it's exciting. My first time to want to do color work. So another thing I might do is maybe try this again. I had to give up because I kept dropping a stitch somewhere. I couldn't figure out how to get back. So the Brioche Mysteries she wrote. So I don't know, I just kept missing a stitch. And I thought maybe I was just counting wrong. But when I did the second row, the stitch wasn't there. So another reason I had to I'll show you the yarns. Don't know if I have the tag still here. So these are the yarns. I don't know who's who. Oh, I do have the tags. I know 2 of them are Shirsty Cat and then Spun Right Round, something like that. I know you have to have a tight gauge for these, so. Alright, so this is Seahorse Pistachio by Spun Right Round. And it's a 80-20. Oh, and this is the Snozzberry Smell Like. It's true to color. This is Shirsty Cat, and this is BFL. This is BFL 75-25. And this is It's So Stimulating Being Your Hat. And again, same thing. So I'm gonna try that. So I have my so I have my needles. So you start on. I don't want to take all my stuff out my bag. I'm sorry. This is just my Michaels bag with my pens on. Don't have many pens. My little. I like these. They're not in. They don't make these anymore. These are Susan Bates Velocities, nickel plated. Oh my god. I believe these are 4mm. Did I use these so much it's rubbed off? Oh no. Oh, these are 4.5mm. I knew I had two of these. These are 4.5. So, that might be next. So, you need a sweater and that. I just want to get a few small projects out the way first. And then maybe, I have the gauge swatch for this somewhere. Find your fade. Do I? Oh. We don't have. But I might start my find your fade. And I have it all in here. I'm not taking it all out. It's all kind of organized. But, I might do it. I might not. I didn't add on because I didn't have the needles. And then now I do. And I don't know. So I might do these. They might turn into another project. I'm not sure. Another fail, though, I will show you. And I'm not sure what I want to do about this. Whoa. What did I throw? Huh. I threw something. Woo! I'll find it. Podcasting's hard, apparently, when you haven't done it in forever. Is this sweater. It's a crochet sweater. Paid $7 for this. I did the gauge swatch. It came out like crap. Thought the gauge was too loose. So, I do it tighter. The problem is, I know, like, it doesn't have enough sizes. Yeah, it's just so weird. I don't know. If I do so you essentially knit two sizes. So extra small to medium is one size. Large to 2XL is another size. I really like the sweater, but I don't like the gauge on it. I've seen project pages. They look so beautiful in the gauge. Like, how do you have a gauge? My yarn just came out like crap. So maybe it's the yarn. So I don't know. So sad. This would have worked up so beautifully and so quickly. I was gonna put a small rib on that. I'm not sure. I don't know. I think maybe when I'm only doing this project, I'll take some time and I might go back to it, but I was really upset. What was I gonna see? Another picture. Well, anyways, there's rib. I was gonna put my stretchy rib, you know, everywhere. But yeah, it's such a pretty sweater. In the yarn. So this is a cotton. Wow, it's beautiful, right? It's a cotton acrylic blend. And I was gonna do that on that pattern. And it's 481 yards. To number 4, worsted 150 grams, 5.3 ounces. But it's so thin, though, it works well with the finger. So I was going to use it. And this is the Moonstone colorway. But it's cotton. It's just showing the cake. And I was going to use that. I'll show you my gauge swatch. So, just thought it was too loose. Like, That was going to be the sweater. But it is double crochet. I'm used to making single crochet sweaters, so maybe that's the problem. And so I was going to use these two colors. So this is Rose, and this is Teal Lake. Maybe I can still do it. I don't know. This is just in my zebra bag. But, sorry. It's going to take some math, I guess. I should probably redo another gauge swatch the way I want it done. Get the information and plug the numbers into this pattern. This is a $7 pattern, by the way. So I'm a little upset. Maybe not necessarily with the pattern, but just the situation. We all like our things a certain way, you know, and sometimes it just doesn't work out. I'm not saying, I think it's a gorgeous pattern. Everybody's project is gorgeous. So I think in order for me to, like, be in love with it, like, for myself, I need to do some math. So sometimes it's hard because, you know, they don't have a lot of sizes. It's like, for example, this one that I want to do, one size. Thank God it's large. I can make that work. So, yeah. I'm going to do it on... I know I can make it work, actually, because I did it on my other... I already did a gauge swatch in similar yarn. And it came out beautiful. So, I'm going to do the body on a 7mm instead of a 4mm. And then do the ribbing on a 5mm. So that's how I'm dealing with this. Once I get the yarn in for that. Only got 3 project bags. That's beautiful, right? I do 3 projects because I only got 3 bags. And that's how you keep your projects down. So that's why I don't buy. No, I don't buy project bags. I can't afford them. But that's probably a good thing. Let's see what else. I'm just looking down. Okay, so obviously the wet snacks is, you know, shawl, brioche, and sweater, more sweater, learning sweater construction a little bit more. So, working on some cables, working on swatches. I already have some done up, so that's cool. And then, so yeah. Alright, so, you know, the animals are doing great. The snake is getting huge. The bearded dragons are great. Yeah. Everyone's pretty good. Nothing major. The move was, for them, essentially pretty good. It wasn't like anything had happened, so they adjusted really well. I think that's it. Checking out all my notes. And, yeah, so it's great to be back. I'm happy to be back, and hopefully I'll see you again in 2 weeks. Alright, you guys. So excited. Alright, well, I'm getting ready to go to work. Hopefully I'll have this up, edited and up tonight, because it's on my phone. Alright, you guys. Oh, hope everyone had a happy Thanksgiving. I spent Thanksgiving with friends down here and their family, and it was absolutely wonderful. So yeah, I had a good birthday, good Thanksgiving. So yeah, I wish everyone all the best. Peace, love, and happiness, and knit and crochet on. Rock it, kids. Bye.